Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to I'm Gonna Peck It. I'm Lonnie.
Hey, I'm Candace. Welcome back. We have some doozies today, so let me tell y'all what happened. Yesterday in our eBay store, we spent the afternoon pulling down a lot of single items and making lots.
Yep.
We're talking Boy Scout patches, dog clothing, single trading cards, memorabilia. And we sold quite a few lots today.
Yeah.
And we have a few orders we need to combine, so we need to get to it, and it's going to be an interesting one. This first thing is a single trading card that sold before we took the rest down and lotted them up. So that's our last single card we're shipping out.
Yeah, I wanted to get that done before we sold any of them, but then because we don't want to ship. Here's the thing: we don't want to ship single cards with eBay standard envelope anymore. That's the whole premise of this. And this one did sell with eBay standard envelope. And are we going to use it? Nope. But that card did actually sell for enough to where, like, yeah, we're paying more for shipping than the customer paid. Mm-hmm. We still have enough room on that card to still turn a little bit of a profit anyway. Yeah. So I'm happy enough with that.
We have peace of mind that we're going to have tracking.
Right. I don't want to send that eBay standard envelope and then have it like go missing or whatever. So,
right.
Yeah. Oh wait, this is the big bags.
Oh yeah.
I want to use a small bag, and we ordered. Oh, you know what? Okay, we ordered boxes last week, and they all came in. However, the 1086s are on back order.
Yeah.
But actually, you know what? I think I got a shipping notification last night about them. So.
Oh, nice.
But we do have these 7-inch cube boxes that'll be good for this hat. So. All right. I put up a interesting post this morning, huh, Candace?
Yeah. he got quite a few reactions.
Yeah, I put a big. The post is basically it's a picture of, it says AI and then it's got a big line through it. And I just talked about how exhausted I am, and I mean I know people are having fun with it, but I'm talking about how exhausted I am with all of the AI,
the caricatures,
images, and videos.
Yeah.
It seems like that's all I'm seeing these days, and I long for the days of like not having to wonder, either seeing just like obvious AI and obvious AI media, mm-hmm. and then a lot of times I'm seeing stuff where
this is what I foresee is going to happen.
I'm like, is that AI or not? There's a lot of times where I'm not really sure.
AI is here to stay. We all know that, right?
Right, sure.
I think there's going to be a law where you have to disclose if something is AI generated, because some of the platforms already have it in place for you to attach that to your post.
How are you going to tell though? There's going to come.
I'm just saying. I think there's going to be some laws put into effect or something. That's what I think is going to happen.
I just don't know who would do it and how would it be enforced.
Right.
Or, or what if, like, I don't think we're too far away from the time where you're not going to be able to tell.
Right.
So how do you enforce it if you can't tell? Or then you're going to have probably a lot of instances where people assume that something that is real is not.
Yeah,
and then
they're going to be suspicious of everything.
And then you have to prove that it's real somehow. How would you do that?
Right.
Like if it is authentic. So, and I know I come off, especially because of my age, like after I made the post, because of how old I am, I think. I think a lot of people just assume I'm the old guy out in the, shaking my fist at the clouds.
Old grumpy guy.
But the truth is, I'm actually fairly knowledgeable about it. I did, like, our website. I used AI to make the website.
Yeah.
And I've used AI a lot to write code and stuff too. Like I've used AI a bunch. I have. So
you just don't like the silly AI stuff.
Yeah, and it's not even that big of a deal, to be honest. It's not. But
I can mess it in because I did one of those caricatures.
yeah. Oh, Candace loves it. Candace is one.
I think it's fun.
I get that. I do. I mean, I don't know. I understand that, and it is fun to a certain extent. But then, like, it just seems like every time, and I don't have to look at Facebook, but every time I do look at any kind of social media, it's like it seems like it's almost all I see, and it's like
a lot. It is, yeah.
And I predict, and I mean, obviously AI ain't going nowhere.
Right.
But I do predict that it's not going to be long before people miss the days that people start longing for humanity, authenticity, etc.
Are things that are apparent. Like, that is real,
Right. I mean,
not having to question.
Yeah, I think I made quite a few people mad with that post. So.
Well, people are not allowed to have their own opinions anymore. we can't have that.
I did. Yeah, yeah. I think I think the way I made the post came across as like angry boomer. You know what I mean?
Right.
Which I get. I am an old guy now.
Yes, you are.
But at least I have a young wife. No, I don't. She's older than me.
He's lying. He robbed the cradle.
People would guess that, but if they looked at a picture of us standing next to each other, they'd be like, how'd that old guy, that old guy dumped his wife and got a younger model.
He must be rich.
He must be rich, yeah. I bet when we walk around, people assume I'm rich.
And they see you get in your old beater truck.
Beater truck? My truck ain't
It's all beat up. It's got dents all over it. Not from you, but it does.
They aren't bad. It just shows that it's been well used. I love my truck. All right, let's see. What are we dealing with here? What is the value of this thing?
What is it?
It's a sideburn.
It sold for $61.59.
Oh, it's a little pricier.
Yeah.
Okay. I was on the fence of what size box I was going to use, and that settled it. I'm going to use a 16, 12, 10.
Man, there's a post, everybody's upset. You know how the label doesn't pop up for you anymore?
Yeah.
It's not just us, it's everybody.
Okay.
It's something going on with eBay.
Yeah, you got to make it used to be when you buy the labels on eBay, it would pop up, and now it doesn't.
You have to open a separate window.
You have to click.
Yeah.
Again.
So people are upset about that.
And it's such a small thing, but you really notice it.
Right. The first time it happened, it's like, what did I do wrong? Did I mess something up?
That's actually one thing I really like about buying a label on eBay is that it does pop up, because when you buy the labels on pirate ship, it doesn't.
Right.
So yeah. Isn't it funny how you get used to something like that?
It is, yeah. You don't even think about it, you just do it.
Yeah. quick measure before I, okay, yeah, we're good. 7 inches was the number, I think. I need to make a chart.
Yeah.
Let's see, 17 times 13 times 7 is what I'm probably going to be doing here.
Times what?
17 times 13 times 7. And we're trying to stay under a number, which I think is
1547.
What'd you say?
1547.
Oh yeah, that's way under.
That's good.
I think the number was like 17 something. Whatever 12 cubed is, I can't remember. But the idea is if you go over a cubic foot, then you start paying dimensional prices for your shipping. And we want to stay away from that. So.
It's 1728.
Oh.
It's the 12, 12, 12.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's. Yeah, I knew it was 17 something. I can remember. I need to make a chart. Because I ask you that constantly.
Yep.
Y'all, Candace, can I tell the story from this morning?
Which one?
When you got all mad at me?
I wasn't mad.
I know you
I
weren't.
was messing with
I know you weren't.
You can, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna say who it is, but okay. So Ryan and I.
Oh, you kind of have to.
Okay.
Because of the, yeah.
Well, no, I'm not gonna spoil that yet.
Okay.
But Ryan and I, we've been planning out our next podcast, talking about guests and stuff, you know, and we had an idea. Okay. We had an idea to do a podcast with the wives, with Candace and Pam.
The old ball and chains.
No, come on.
That's how I'm feeling.
Oh man. And we were gonna do that.
Will you and Pam be on our podcast next week? Of course. We're good sports. We'll do that for y'all. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, how do I always end up the villain?
Well, you kind of put yourself in these situations. I mean, I didn't do it.
I guess it's me, huh?
Go ahead, finish your story.
You know what you look like right now? You know
Caricature?
She's on today. No, you know you know what you remind me of, your facial expression?
What?
It looks like it reminds me.
Is that 7?
It's a little less than 7, yeah. It reminds me of My Cousin Vinny when Marissa Tomei.
I love that movie.
I know you do. When she gets on the stand and she gets so mad. That's the facial expression you have right now.
That movie, it actually came up. There was a Facebook post a few weeks ago about someone's like, what's the movie you've probably seen the most? And I'm like, this is not my all-time favorite movie, but every time it has come on TV or I see it, I have to stop and watch it. My Cousin Vinny.
I think it might.
It's the funniest movie.
I don't, Candace, you say it's not your favorite, but it might actually be. You might just not want to admit it.
It is so good.
It is. Everybody was awesome in that movie.
I know.
But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, so anyways, we had it planned out that Candace and Pam were going to join us on the next podcast, the very next one.
Next week.
Right. And Candace agreed to be on it. Mm-hmm. And then Ryan, I was thinking about, I've been thinking about, okay, who are we going to have? We had Rev Resale on the last one, and it was awesome. Rev was an awesome guest. It's not even 2 pounds, huh?
Nope,
that's
1.6.
Awesome. Rev was an awesome guest, and the feedback has shown us that they agree that he was an awesome guest. And I spotted another channel that I really wanted to have on, and I was gonna mention it to Ryan, and it's a fairly new channel, fairly small channel, but growing. And I was gonna mention it to Ryan. What is this supposed to be?
That is Boy Scout patches.
That's right. Okay. I was going to mention it to Ryan, but before I mentioned it to Ryan, he actually sent me a screenshot of the channel that I was going to recommend to him.
Oh, yeah, both thought of it about the same time?
Yeah, but independently.
Yeah, right.
So Ryan sent me the screenshot in our chat, and I was blown away. And Ryan does resell still, but he consumes like pretty much zero resale content.
Right.
So he's not in touch with the resell YouTube space.
Yeah.
He's not. So I was like,
That's pretty amazing.
I know. And I was like, Ryan, I promise you, I've been aware of that channel for a while, and I watch it, and I appreciate the work they're putting in, and I was going to recommend it to you as well. I think this is a sign that we definitely need to have them on the podcast.
Hold that thought.
Okay.
This person bought 2 different separate poster lots. Just verify Blue Devil and Johnny Thunder.
Okay. Yeah, we got to be careful today.
Yeah,
Good call.
we have some multi-order.
Okay, Blue Devil and Johnny Thunder.
Okay, good.
Check. And it's for Joseph.
Yes.
Okay. So, anyway, we thought it was like we took that fact that we both independently wanted to have them on. I was like, I think we need to go ahead and do it, and I think we need to just do it now.
Yep.
And so that happened. Candace didn't know about any
I
of this.
didn't.
Okay.
I was just minding my own business.
Minding our own business. And then this morning, I was getting my computer out of the computer room and getting it ready to bring back over here to the shed and go to work. Candace was across the hall in the bathroom. She was doing her hair and stuff, getting ready for work.
Yep.
And okay, wait, I'm trying to tell a story and find a box right now. All right, let's see. Yeah, 12-10-4 is what we're going for here. I think. Let me make sure. I think that's an appropriate size. No, actually, you know what? I'm going to go a little bigger than that. It's actually a little tight. All right, we'll do one of these. And I went and told Candace, I went and told Candace who she got bumped, that the ladies are getting bumped for later. And she got mad. Not really.
Well, can you imagine if it would have been somebody else besides your wife and you told them that?
Well, I wouldn't have done that.
Okay,
So I
thanks.
guess, I know. That is bad, huh? I'm
is.
sorry.
You only did it because you knew I would forgive you. I really wasn't mad about it. No. I mean,
Are your feelings hurt? Were your feelings hurt?
No, not really.
Okay.
But I had to give you a hard time.
The thing is, you know what though? Whenever I am looking forward to that episode with y'all though. I really am. I think that's going to be a winner. Mm-hmm. But one of our goals on the podcast is to we want to bring people on and support them. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Help out maybe some smaller channels and stuff.
Right, yeah, I get that.
And because whenever I started, and this is something I miss doing because I used to do it a long time ago. Whenever I started, I had some help.
Right.
On YouTube.
Got a little shout out?
Got some shout outs and whatnot.
Not some whatnot.
No, not. I haven't done that.
Just a shout out.
But yeah, Pete, Craigslist Hunter, and others.
Yeah.
But mostly Pete, honestly.
Right.
He did that for me.
I remember, like, all of a sudden you started getting all these views on your channel and you're like, what's going on? It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. I remember how that felt. And I used to do that a lot for others, and I haven't done it lately. So that's one of the goals of the podcast, is to do that. Not every week, though.
Yeah.
Actually, in that AI post, I was surprised. Harry Tornado was in the comments.
I saw that.
And
He was giving you a hard time.
yeah, he was messing around. He went and looked at at the rest of my posts on my profile, and he found the post where I was promoting the Reseller Rally 2026.
Right, with an AI picture.
With an AI picture of a riverboat, because John used AI for that.
You didn't do that, huh?
I didn't do that, but to be honest, I might have.
Right.
You know what I mean? For something like that, I don't know. But then he said, "Is this AI?"
Not even 24 hours ago you posted this.
Yeah. And so I'm like, yeah, and I don't like it. I had to kind of stick to my guns, right?
Yeah. You're just playing the grumpy old man part.
I'm not playing. But yeah, I mean, and of course, I guess he was trying to say that was hypocritical or whatever.
Yeah.
Which I guess, but my desire to promote the Reseller Rally and John is stronger than my disdain for AI, right? Like, I'm not, like, it's still, and I told him that, and I was like, it's still got to function. Oh, and I also said, lame gotcha no, I said lame gotcha, Harold.
Yeah.
And he said he was just taking a
jab.
a playful jab.
Yeah.
But then he also said, I'm finally getting around to the point of what I was saying. He also said, y'all ought to have me on the podcast and we can fight it out there or something like that.
Okay, so next week I got bumped for someone else, and then I know y'all have somebody booked the week after, and now it sounds like you're going to be booking somebody after that. So
well, I don't even know.
Maybe 2027 the wives will be on there. If y'all want to see the wives episode, you might have to wait a while.
Maybe you have to start your own podcast, huh?
Maybe so. Me and Pam will do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fine. Okay.
Wives without podcasts.
Okay. Continuing on, I'm got a television module here. So yeah, I don't know if Harry Tornado was serious or not about wanting to be on the podcast, but yeah, that might be interesting. Oh wait. I have two cards here. I think maybe Christina.
James
this is for James.
Okay.
Who is Christina for?
I'm not sure. Or maybe the record's down there.
Okay, I think it might have just kind of gotten
stuck to
the bottom of the. Okay.
All right,
So yeah, maybe we'll reach out to Harry Tornado and maybe he'll be on one day. I don't know. Ryan and I have been having a ball with it, though, so far. I hope it stays this fun. It's always fun growing something new.
Yeah, watching it grow a little bit every week.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. Then the challenge, of course, because I've done this before. The challenge always is, for me, is keeping the enthusiasm and keeping it going. Mm-hmm. Over
keeping
time.
Keeping it fresh.
Yeah, over time.
Right.
Because this is like, how many podcasts have I been a part of in the past? Or live shows or whatever? A lot.
Right.
And, they've all...
Starting back over 10 years ago.
Right. They've all ended.
Yeah.
So...
Sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes things can just go on too long and it just gets redundant,
Yeah, but I do regret, though, because I regret. I do have some regret there because if you keep going on, because I know a lot of people were sad when a lot of these things ended, and I don't like that. And also, if you keep going long enough, you can really build something. You know,
my favorite was a reseller 6-pack. I thought that was so unique that it just was on a different channel every week. You know,
a lot of people probably don't even know what that is.
Yeah. There you go.
It was my idea once, whenever, like early on YouTube, it was my idea. What if we had like a bunch of resellers? What do we have? Oh, we got cassette tapes here, and they are not shipping in this box. Because this is way too tight. Okay. But my idea was, what if we had a panel with a bunch of resellers on it?
In theory, six people.
Yeah, originally it was supposed to be six reseller 6-pack. Supposed to be six reseller YouTubers, and every week the show would rotate, would be held on the next person's channel.
Yeah,
and the show would constantly rotate amongst all the channels.
Right.
And of course the big idea there was that everybody would get promoted that way.
Right, to keep it fair.
And to help everyone
build channels,
help everyone grow. Yeah. And or maybe I should keep them in here and then I double box it. Maybe I'll do that. Candace, this is probably going to be media mail.
Okay.
And what I did was, and this was my way, and like I was a nobody at that point, and I reached out to a bunch of, all the channels I reached out to were larger than mine, and I was shocked. I would pitch it to them, and I was shocked how many people said yes, and it was awesome. It was really, and it was we had a good run with it.
Warm up my hands.
It was kind of, I say I came up with it. It was kind of John's. John was definitely a big part of it too.
Yeah.
And John helped. I should say it was a partnership kind of thing. And John and I were both working on that. Cincinnati picker, John. If I didn't make that clear. But yeah, so anyway, Ryan and I are both very cognizant of the fact that it's hard to keep stuff like that going. So we're going to do what we can to keep it fresh and fun and not get burnt out.
I think one thing is to not box yourself into one type of content, like only reseller.
Right.
To have a good variety going, so there's always options.
But the thing is that as of right now, the audience for the podcast
is resellers. Right.
And you know what? I'm not going to use this because it's going to be cumbersome.
It's going to be tight with that bubble wrap.
It's going to be cumbersome. Yeah. I'll break that down and reuse it. But yeah. But you know the good thing is, like, we had Rev Resale on this past week. And he was awesome. And, we talked about reselling a little bit, but the cool thing is with the people that aren't, and he does full-time type numbers. Mm-hmm. Reselling. He does. They sell probably around as much as we do. I guess we're kind of part-time resellers too.
Yeah, I mean, we're not able to dedicate 100% of our working time to it because of social media. Yeah, we do. Social media is certainly part of it. Our biggest income source is reselling still, though. Yeah. But the cool thing about having people that have a full-time vocation along with reselling
like Rev Resale, is that you could talk about that, and that's the stuff I find more interesting than the reselling at this point.
What else do they do? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That I enjoyed talking to Rev Resale about. Obvious, his take on reselling is cool too. Don't get me wrong, but I find the other facets of people's lives more interesting. And I actually went. I looked at. He has a YouTube channel, Revstorations, where he pulls old cars out of the woods.
That's cool.
And he redoes them. I watched him pull an engine apart last night.
That's amazing.
And rebuild it.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, this dude, he knows, talk about jack of all trades.
Yeah.
And he knows it. He knows a lot. Have you watched that episode yet?
Mm-mm. I don't get to watch much of anything. I'm so busy.
It's a good one if you get a find the time.
It might be over the weekend.
Are you boycotting?
No, of course not.
I'm just joking. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna size this down a little bit. Yeah, time is always one of our biggest struggles, isn't it?
Yeah. Like, I started a new show and it's taken me 3 days to get through the first episode. It's the new Game of Thrones spinoff. Usually the only time I watch anything is when I go to bed at night. I'll put it on my iPad and I'll fall asleep about 15 minutes in.
Yep. Candace is famous for doing that.
Yeah.
When we watch stuff together, I'm constantly like having to check and see.
Are you awake?
Are you awake? Are you awake?
Do I need to rewind it?
Want me to back it up? Want me to pause it and we'll restart tomorrow?
Rewind. That's not even a thing anymore. There's no rewinding.
Right. You don't have to wind anything.
Or rewind it.
Yeah, you never wound it to begin with. Float those in the middle. One thing to keep in mind when you do choose to use media mail is you either gotta make a decision to either accept the risk of that package getting there on your own or pay a little and buy the insurance.
Yeah. A lot of times lately, the bigger packages, it's been cheaper ground advantage, depending on where it's going.
True. That too.
Yeah.
But one good thing though about pirate ship is if you do want to insure something, pirate ship insurance is way cheaper.
Yeah.
Than buying postal insurance on eBay.
And I hear it's better to file your claim with them.
Right.
It's a much simpler, no-brainer, easier process.
Yeah, because you're dealing with.
They take care of it basically.
Right.
Yeah.
I haven't had a lot of occasion to have to reach out to support on pirate ship, but every time I have, I've been very satisfied with their customer service.
Yeah.
They're really quick, and you're talking to somebody in no time. They take their customer service seriously there, or at least they have been. I haven't used it lately.
Arg.
Yeah, it starts like that. Yeah, they do pirate the customer service.
How can I help you, matey?
Yeah, they do that. The customer service.
They are all in with the theme.
Talk like pirates.
Yeah.
I wonder if they have like a program that that translates the normal speech
It
to
probably does.
pirateese for them.
Yeah. All right, this is some 45 singles.
Okay.
Some single vinyls.
Right on.
8 pounds.
Can't rewind these either.
Nope.
Okay. We're going to go with another 12 cuber. You know what, I'm going to use one. This is, y'all are going to see us pack some a bunch of dog clothing here in a minute. Let me reset the camera. Y'all are going to see us pack a bunch of dog clothing in here in a little bit. Yesterday, how long ago was that, Candace, that we bought the dog clothing originally?
Like 2 years?
At least 2 years.
Yeah.
Maybe more. But we've sold a ton of dog clothing, and we didn't have a ton left, but it hasn't been selling well at all. So we decided to go ahead and this is the case with several things that you're seeing today. Slow moving, stale stuff that still has some value that we've been kind of stubborn about not wanting to deal with.
Yeah.
And we finally decided it's time to move on. So some of this stuff we gave good prices on and lotted it up, and we're getting it moving out.
Getting ready for some new merch.
Yes.
Spring sales are coming.
Spring cleaning. We're actually going to have some spring-like weather very soon.
Yeah.
Did you see that, Candace? Like, we're going to be, like, I think next week, we're going to have highs of like low 70s for the high every day next week.
I know. Excited about that.
That sounds like garage sale weather.
Yeah.
Our early season. If the weather's right, garage sales start popping up around here in February.
Right.
That's a big advantage to us, because I know most of the rest of the country is not like that.
Probably in about a couple weeks after Mardi Gras is passed.
Did you decide to insure that one or not?
No.
You didn't?
I went Ground Advantage.
Oh, you did? Oh,
yeah.
so you did insure it.
Well, yeah, I mean, they...
With the
yeah.
auto insurance.
Yeah.
Ground Advantage was cheaper, or it wasn't much
That's
more?
what it was set up for, so...
Oh, for the tapes?
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder why I did that.
I don't know. So,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm happy I did that.
It worked
though.
out.
Really? There's not that much difference anyways.
No, not when you get that big of a package. Now, this one you're doing right now, they did pay media, so I'm curious to see how that's going to work out. If we end up doing Ground Advantage or not.
Matter of fact, oh man, I don't even know if I want to say it. The whole point of me talking about the dog clothing, this box was one of the inventory locations. That's why you see all the letters.
Yeah.
You'll see all the letters on
GAEHJ.
That's as we had like a ton of boxes full of dog clothing.
That was 5 boxes combined into one eventually.
Right.
Yeah.
And that kind of shows the journey
Right.
of selling that stuff. As it would sell off, the boxes would empty out, and we combine until we only had like what, 3 boxes left or something.
Right. Let me start sorting these.
And so this is one of the old inventory boxes here, and it's got like I don't, like right here, it must have, it feels like it might have 20 layers of tape of us resealing the box.
Taking out stuff and resealing it back up.
So whenever this customer gets this box, there's some lore behind it. They're going to wonder what all those letters mean.
Yep.
But we're finally using this box for the purpose that we bought it for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Those are packed well. I feel good about that.
This guy has big hair.
Oh, he does. He's cool. He's cool. They weren't worth a ton, but it's really a cool bank. What's his name? Is it a Shonen Jump character or
Goku,
something?
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z. That's
Yeah.
what it is. Okay. Let me take a look at the size of that guy. He's kind of a big fella. Oh, I have a 1086 box. Speaking of, I wonder if he'll fit in there. He looks like he might not. Yeah, he's too big for that.
He's got big hair.
So we're going to go with a complimentary ground advantage box. Oh, yesterday, y'all, we didn't have, this is the first time in forever that we didn't have a UPS package going out.
Right, yeah.
So I texted our driver and I said, hey, we don't have anything. And he's like, thanks for the heads up. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Yep.
When we don't, I want to let them know. Now today that's not going to be the case.
No, we already have 2 so far.
2 so far? Okay. All right. There's a good fit in here. Okay. Get a little bubble. Oh, what I was going to say. Man, my brain is all over the place today, Cam.
I know, you were like, da 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 da.
We got a lot going on. Not really. Actually, I guess I do always have a little bit going on. What I was going to say, though, is that we are actually, a local estate sale company is doing, they're doing like a sale today.
A one-day sale, yeah.
One-day sale where you just go and pick stuff and nothing's priced.
Yeah, they must have just got the call a day or 2 ago. Hey, we need you.
And yeah, we got a text message from them, and we haven't. We think they might think we're like mad at them or something.
Yeah.
Because we haven't been shopping.
Yeah, we haven't been like to any sales in probably 4 months, huh?
Oh my gosh.
Going on 4 months, yeah.
Because we've been doing the private buying.
Right.
Which is, I mean, from the private buying is just so much better. Or maybe not better. Better's not the right term, because we've surely missed out on some home runs by staying home.
Right.
But y'all, the amount of time
The FOMO is what can get you in trouble, though.
That's right.
You know, we have so much inventory. We don't need to go out spending money on more. We need to list what we have.
Right.
And the FOMO is what gets you.
And we've been doing that. We've been real. I feel
We've
like
been disciplined.
We have been. As a matter of fact, we went out of town last weekend.
Yep.
And we had time to kill. And we went to how many thrift stores? Like 3?
3, 4.
4 thrift stores. Some big commercial ones, and then a couple of mom and pop type places. And y'all know what we bought at these 4 thrift stores?
Nada. All right, so I don't know if you're going to ship those together, or do you need another thank you card? Let me know.
Okay, well, let me see. Okay, this backpack actually has some structure to it. So folding it would damage it.
Right.
And then packing that bird with it. I really would like to combine the shipping on this, but I really don't think I should. There's not a. Yeah. Okay.
You may risk damaging the bird.
Yeah, and then
Hurting the bird.
Also, packing the bird in there would greatly increase the size of the overall package, and may end up not being much of a benefit anyway. Let me see. I don't even know this box. All right. Yeah, this is not a standard packing situation here. I think if y'all watch this channel enough, y'all know that like anytime we can combine shipping and save money for our customer, we will. We do. But there are some occasions, let me see if I can even make this box make sense. There's some occasions where it simply does not make sense.
Right.
Okay, this backpack fits fine. And then I could put, the bird would fit fine, and then the box would be this.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do real quick, I'm gonna get with Candace, and we're gonna go over here and look and compare shipping bird separate versus shipping, because if the bird wasn't in there, I could get this down to non-dimensional.
Right.
So we're gonna compare what I could pack. I'm gonna compare the price of 2 packages versus 1 package.
Right.
And I'm gonna do whatever's cheaper.
Yep.
For our customer. So we'll be right back. Okay. Well, what ends up happening here, and this is fine, it actually is, it is a little better for us to just combine it,
yeah.
But there's no savings.
No, it's about the same either way, and this way.
Actually, it's not. It's more expensive
to do 2 separate.
To do two separate.
And we're having to use 2 boxes.
Right.
Yeah.
But there's no savings.
Right.
Over, so this is one of those weird situations based, just because of the size of the stuff.
Yeah.
Because we are combining the shipping, the packing, which normally means you're going to be saving a lot of money. But in this case, combining the shipping on these items, I do need to make real sure it doesn't get damaged.
Yeah, it can't move around in there. Oh, double box, of course.
Maybe. Let me see.
See how much weight that adds to it.
Well, the thing is, I don't even know if it's going to fit in this box. Oh, I don't think it's going to add enough weight to worry about. But we're putting this stuff together, but the fact that it's causing this box to be charged a dimensional rate means that there really isn't any kind of significant savings. Okay, no, that's dumb. That doesn't work.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that. I just need to paper it really good, and then
Maybe bubble it some more too, and just
I'll
sure
bubble
there's
it.
no movement in there.
Well, I really need to make sure it doesn't get crushed.
Right.
And to do that, I'm going to put a little bit of strengthening on top. Okay, there we go. And the head is into the backpack, which is a little cushy. This one was kind of interesting. Which I appreciate. I don't get too many packs that make me think,
Right. You have another one after that.
Packing is fun for me because it's basically every pack is a problem.
It's like solving an equation.
Right. Every pack is a problem, and you have to solve it. There we go. I'll just do this on top.
Speaking of solving equations, so we're in the process. Our daughter, our youngest, is going to be a senior in high school next year. So we're having to come up with requesting her classes for next year. And she took chemistry 1 this year, and apparently she loves it. She's very disappointed they don't offer a chemistry 2 for her. She was really disappointed. I guess she's had fun mixing chemicals and stuff.
Yeah. You know what's interesting about that? That was my absolute worst subject in I had to get a tutor when I was in high school. I had to get a tutor just to pass it.
I wouldn't say it's her best subject because she is so good at English, like phenomenal at English. But it's the class she enjoys the most.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Did you like chemistry when you were in high school?
I didn't mind it. I wouldn't say I liked it. I didn't mind it though. I went to a public school at the time, had a medical magnet program, and I took like nursing assistant classes and stuff.
So you had to do some chemistry.
Right, but those are my favorite classes. Okay, you ready?
Oh, no.
Okay, let me explain to y'all what's going on. This is 3 lots of dog items. 1 lot of collars and leashes and 2 lots of clothing.
Yeah.
And then we have all the same buyer, so we're going to try to combine them. And we also have some extra items if we can. If it makes sense, we're going to throw them in for her also.
All of this is going on one order.
And this is...
I know. We'll be able to fit
the extra
that.
stuff too.
We'll be able to fit that.
So there you go.
Okay,
Have at it.
So what we want to do, we want to make this is someone that watches the channel.
Yes.
And we want to make this, and she said she was going to put it in her
booth.
Her booth, which
Yep.
is perfect because she can price it the price she paid. She doesn't have to charge a whole lot.
Right.
And she can, there's plenty of room there for her to make profit on some stuff that really wouldn't be that profitable on eBay.
Right.
Or anymore. So I think that's a perfect place for this stuff to go. But we absolutely want to combine shipping here
Right.
as much as possible. But I mean, this is
Some of those boxes are pretty crammed already, so we'll see what we can do.
yeah. One of them is really tight, Candace,
Yeah.
and one of them is not.
Yeah.
So, and then I'm going to go with I'm going to make sure we get it all in one box. Now, this is a 16 cube here. This is the biggest box we stock normally. And if it doesn't fit in this box normal fashion where we just put it in and close the box, I have another one on standby that I'll do box over box.
Yeah.
And we're gonna make it work. And I think what I should do, because she might want to make sure she got what she paid for, right?
Yeah.
So I think what I'm gonna do are the 3 lots. I'm gonna make sure, well, they're already bagged up.
They are.
So
Yeah.
So it'll be clear because she can just see the bags.
Yeah.
But I don't want to you know what I mean?
Make her think we didn't put everything in there. Or, yeah.
Well, not that she would, but I don't want to dump it all out and just have it be a mishmash.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Oh, have the lots in there separate.
Right. The lots are going to be separate in the box.
I understand.
So she can easily inventory it when she gets it. So.
Yeah.
There's some good stuff in here, man. I mean,
There is.
just the dog coats that are in here are worth way more.
She's going to do well. In fact, I told Lonnie it's a perfect for somebody wanting to open a little starter dog boutique,
Right.
Because there's some really good stuff.
Okay. And yeah, here is, this is 1 lot right here. And I think, oh yeah. I think we're going to be all right. I am going to have to put a cut guard on top, although being a reseller herself, I'm sure she'll be very careful when she opens it anyway, but I'll put a little piece of cardboard across the top. Most resellers know to lightly.
Right.
Look, I put a cut guard on this one.
You had that one ready to go.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, well, this is actually in 2 bags, but it's fine. Well, these are some of those coats I was talking about.
Right.
Candace, we're gonna. This is
Gonna
okay.
be good?
Oh, we have another box.
Yeah,
still.
we have leashes and collars.
Okay. Okay, so far so good. I'm gonna have to make sure when we measure the box, we're gonna have to make sure we account for the bulge.
It's bulging big time on the side.
Yeah. Okay, one more box.
There's another dog box that got combined.
Yeah, look. Yeah, it got combined. Yeah, this had K, M, B, 5 through 11, C, and F.
Yeah.
All in this one box. And then I resized it.
Yep.
All right, and this stuff is all in a bag. Man, I got a bunch of empty boxes. I got 3 empty boxes I've thrown down that aisle. Okay, yep. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. And then we had some small extra, let me see it. We had a bunch of small and extra small.
Yeah.
And
Extra, there's one extra small.
yeah, and that listing was gonna be super, like super cheap, and we were like, you know what, we'll just donate that part, list the rest, donate this little part here, and we'll be done. And since we're selling all this to her, this will be a little bit of this Louisiana lane, yeah.
Here's some of this. I don't think they're long enough though. Don't forget your card.
Well, you know, let's see. The way this is gonna fold over, yeah, I need to sign the card. The way this is gonna fold over,
It'll have a natural.
it'll have a natural cut guard,
Yeah.
to some extent, and then I will put this bit of scrap in there as well, in line. Okay, so I need to do it like that. Do it like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. What part of the country is this thing going to?
Rhode Island.
Oh man, that's gonna be pricey. But it's not gonna be as much as she paid.
No.
Because she paid
She
individual.
did 3 separate orders. Yeah.
Yeah, so. Are you surprised it all fit?
I am. I think like 10 more items and it wouldn't have.
Yeah, it's pretty tight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tape it up really good. I don't want this
Yeah,
thing.
get all those corners.
Is USPS here? No.
Nope.
Oh man, I've packed a lot of stuff already. I didn't realize
You're
that.
not done.
Huh?
Everything that had to go out today has been packed. We have 2 more items that we're going to go ahead and pack.
Okay,
So,
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely a little busier day for us than our standard day, for sure.
Yeah. Standard midweek day, yeah.
Yesterday's sales are going to be kind of hard to beat. It was one of our top 3 sales days for the past 30 days.
Right.
Okay, I am going to go ahead and, even though these aren't like natural seams, I'm going to go ahead and put some reinforcement on each corner as well. This is a heavy, bulgy box.
Yep. Yeah, anything heavy on top of it could make it pop open. So
Right.
tape all around is necessary.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Woo!
What's it weigh?
25.5 pounds.
Okay, so we're at 26. And I'm going to get a measurement for you. Eyeballing it just to make sure. 17 cube is fine. This is actually listed as a 16 cube box.
Yeah.
Outer dimensions end up being more though. So 17 cube, 26 pounds. And survey says,
I'm gonna check Pirate Ship too.
Checking Pirate
It's
Ship.
been a lot cheaper for UPS the last 2 weeks.
Has it?
Yes, I've been using it a lot for UPS.
Okay.
So on UPS ground is $35.19 on eBay, and on Pirate Ship
That's $34.07. It's a little cheaper.
Yep.
All right. Okay. And then cheap. So yeah, we're gonna process that.
Yep.
Get her refunds for her shipping it done, and we'll be back. Okay. Heavy duty packs are out of the way. Boy, Tim Mueller, I just read on my post. If y'all follow me on Facebook and you see that post, I highly recommend. Tim Mueller took the time to write a very well thought out reply to my post.
Okay.
And I'll just leave it at that, I guess. Or maybe I don't know. Maybe thinking about maybe reading it, but yeah.
Now I need to go look at it.
You want to read it? I think it's good.
Do you want me to read it?
I think it'll provide. He captured the way I feel very eloquently, because I struggle with it, because I love technology. Candace knows that. I always have. So I'm very conflicted about it. I pinned his post.
It's so long.
I know. You want to read it or not? Good.
I'm exhausted looking at it.
It's worth the read.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
In my opinion, AI is just the next bar lowering tool. Personally, I hate it, but I try to stay objective. I'll try to give this comment more effort than I really want to, because I've wanted to articulate my feelings for a while. Oh boy. I'll start with the adoption of technology.
I feel I'm flattered that he chose to do that on my post.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Oh no, I'm not exhausted like that he did that.
I understand.
I'm just thinking about having to read all this.
It's a lot. It is a lot, but it's worth it.
I'll start with the adoption of technology. Being born in 1981, I was a teenager at the initial adoption of the internet. I remember the widespread attitude towards this emerging technology. There was curiosity, but as the time it was out, it was quite a bit of a nerd-lock mentality about it. This mentality was on the way out, and by the time of the dot-com bubble technology, nerds became rich and powerful, but the internet was still a space made up mostly of tech-savvy people. It wasn't until smartphones created ease of accessibility to the internet and social media that there was ubiquitous adoption of the internet by everyone, and it was no longer a space predominantly occupied by tech-savvy people or nerds. It just became an unfettered reflection of humanity. Now, I don't want to be a gatekeeper, but this was, in my opinion, the first death of the internet as I know it. The next thing that I saw as problematic was Amazon. I really just want to keep this short, but we lost so many retail stores and shopping experiences, but maybe that's just dinosaurs dying. Yep. I just wish Amazon operated more ethically. I try to give no money to Amazon, but my best friend who is paraplegic buys most of his things from Amazon, and I understand the need. And I would never want to take that away from him. I just wish Amazon would operate less predatory. Now AI, or specifically LLM or Art AI, its ramifications are scary. It is driving up the cost of energy, precious metals, water, computer components. The long-term implications of this is pricing common people out of computers and turning computers into a cloud service. Not great in my opinion. I want to own my means of production. Then you have the manipulation of non-tech savvy people by AI manipulation. But this is not anything new. We've had bots and news corporations spinning narratives forever. I gotta take a breath.
Hey, let's take a break because we got to get to the next package. Too.
Okay. Or you can pick up where I left off.
All right, one more thing. I'll pack slow so Candace can have time to finish.
Pack that little cow slow.
Okay.
That little cow. Okay, where was I? It's just all getting more efficient and we are approaching a Rubicon. Can ethical AI use exist, or must it be so large and all-encompassing to work that we have to let it infiltrate every aspect of our lives to actually work? This feels like the second death. And while I try not to gatekeep, as I have no use for AI as an adept at internet research and data verification, I understand many others are not, and it can be a valuable asset for individuals with disabilities. My biggest fear is that we cannot predict how this technology reshapes us. Currently, it just makes me cringe and scares me how vulnerable we are to misinformation. I'm mostly anxious about the direction this leads us. Do we all just become dependent on it? Does it significantly decrease the artistic expression of humanity? Have we properly isolated the collective human experiences pre-LLM so that we can refer to a potentially pre-AI corrupted state? Speculation is near impossible and the world will change. I've just lived long enough to know it's probably going to be for the worse.
Well,
That being said, it's mostly cringe with a thread of deeply unsettling fear that we are entering a 2 + 2 = 5 era. This is a Pandora's box and it's been opened. We have to live with it. Now we just have to develop ways to exclude if we so choose. If we could opt out of AI like an ad blocker, but how would that even be feasible?
Is there more?
That's it.
That's it. Yeah. Well said.
Yep.
It's nuanced, and I reply that it's. I thanked him for adding nuance to a very nuanced topic on a post that I made that was not nuanced at all.
Right.
So I appreciated that.
Yeah.
So well said, Tim.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to figure out how AI is going to have to fit into my life.
I think people don't realize it's in every aspect of our life just about now. Mm-hmm. You don't think about it though. You really don't. So like just scrolling Facebook, it's part of that, you know. You just don't see it. It's behind the scenes.
I fear for humanity and authenticity and things like that.
Yeah.
But I'm also a lover of technology.
I know. It's a catch-22.
So, yeah. All right. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see y'all again very soon. Bye, y'all.
Bye.